And at the same time today, best universities in the country, top 10, these are all important. SRM University, Vellore Institute of Technology, Amrit University, IFMR University, and also Audubon International SA. These are all Amrit University. These are all the universities they have signed with us. Now I am networking international best universities in the world. That is where we are working today, either Stanford, Harvard, even Oxford. These are all the universities we are working. Wherever there is knowledge, that knowledge we want to use it. Future is only for knowledge, so I want to make use of knowledge in a big way for overall development of the state. Even tourism, as on today, this is the GNC group has come forward, and also BNR Infrastructure Projects Private Limited, Airbnb Homestays, Feedback Group Buddha Square, Chaitanya Group, and offers by conglomerations, so many people have come. On IT, People Tech, Carway, VTech Web, Indo-American Society, ANSR Consultancy, and also APCRDA, BPCL, Torrent Power, Tata Power, IOCL, BRS MedCity, on textiles, Gokuldas Exports, Shahi Exports. These are all the best companies have come. And at the same time, I am very happy, 8 ministers from different countries, His Excellencies are here. They have shown so much of interest. And at the same time, it is a big event. Anywhere, any mistake, please pardon us. That is what I am requesting all excellencies and dignitaries who attended here. They have shown so much of interest in participation. I am very happy. We learned so many things from you. And also this is a very good network for overall benefit of the world, peace and happiness and prosperity. That's why even in if you see here, I have given very clear indication. Here we are all here. All knowledge people are here. In this there are cross sections. One is corporate, one is policy makers, one is intellectuals. At the end of the day, we have to create wealth. That wealth has to be useful for the common man. That is where we are following one side, how to create wealth, how to measure it, total economic indicators, GVA, GSDP, all these things we will measure. And at the same time, sustainable development goals. That also we wanted to measure very clearly. For 2030, United Nations has given a target we wanted to achieve at the earliest. And at the same time, family empowerment. 15-point program I have given for every family. At the end of the day, all our deliberations, all our work has to be useful for the common man, for family welfare. There must be some improvement in their livelihood, and they must be happy. We have focusing certain areas, 10 points, where we can create wealth also. And every government officer, every department, we are having performance indicator. There I wanted to concentrate, and I want to upgrade skills and also capacity for fulfilling their roles. And finally, I made it very clear, happiness index. At the end of the day, people should be happy. What all we do, people are not happy, then what all we do, we will not get results also. That's why Happy Sunday we are celebrating. Tourism we are giving very much importance, and also more festivals we are celebrating now. This is one more activity if you see. People should do what they like. People should do work where they relax. Work is very, very important. At the end of the day, people should enjoy, and also they must have happiness. That is where I told very clearly with vision, by 2022, All my cabinet colleagues are here. They are participating in the event. They are networking. They are coordinating. I am thanking them also. And also my government staff. Always government means will think they are inefficient. They won't bother. Today, our officers, everybody, they are working very well. I am thanking each and one, everybody for that matter. Today, this number of MOUs, 10.5 lakh crores investment is coming because the hard work put up by officers. I am really thanking them. In this conference, if you see, I didn't spend much time also. My ministers, my officers, they have done very well. This event will be remembered in the history after bifurcation, 2.5 years. With 2.5 years, we are able to stabilize slowly, even stabilizing. You know, 2.5 years child cannot walk or run very fast. Even then, we are able to sustain, and also we are able to do good work. We are number one in so many areas within 2.5 years. If I stabilize all these things, you can imagine the dynamic situation in Andhra Pradesh. I don't have any doubt. I had in my mind only one thing, how to make Andhra Pradesh as a developed nation at the earliest is my agenda. I am confident I will do it. And at the same time, while doing this, I want to work continuously how to go for inclusive growth rate, how to empower common man continuously. That is also my agenda. That's why we are having very clearly, this is Smart Pulse survey. I am having not only Aadhaar authentication of individual, now I am able to get all this survey intact, family details, their personal details, their education, their employment, assets, all this data is available. Now I am planning at a state level, strategy at a state level, execution at a family level. I want to do it, either welfare or development of the family. Ultimately, how to get some income. First phase, I am targeting 10,000 rupees for family for
in this hall. With that, may I now turn to and request the Honorable, Your Excellency, the Governor of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the Governor, Sri Narasimham, to give the valedictory address.
Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, respected Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Union Minister for Civil Aviation, respected Sri Ashok Gajapati Rajagaru, respected Sri Chandrajit Banerjee, DG CII, Your Excellencies, delegates from overseas, gracious ladies and gentlemen. I deem it a great privilege to be in your midst this evening at this August gathering. A fantastic evening and a great evening beckons Andhra Pradesh. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the government of Andhra Pradesh under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister Sri Chandrababu Naidu for this wonderful get-up and success of this whole thing. While, ladies and gentlemen, you have had discussions on very major issues of the last 2 days at the macro level, exchange of thoughts have been about international cooperation, bilateral cooperation, regional cooperation, etc., and the various things that affect sustainability goals, etc. I, as the first citizen of the state, have a very narrow interest and a very narrow focus, and therefore I shall deviate a little bit from those very intellectual discussions that you have had over the last 48 hours to some very mundane issues, which I feel are important because it gives me credit of having been the governor of this wonderful state to achieve these objectives. And therefore, I shall dwell on certain very simple subjects and will not go into the very complicated intellectual discussions that you, ladies and gentlemen, are used to. We are, as you're all aware, laying the foundation of a vibrant, happy new Andhra Pradesh. The Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, in his relentless effort, is leading this victory run. We are looking at good governance from a different prism altogether. We are looking at governance from what I would call the happiness index of people. Normally, governance is judged by various indices like GDP, economic growth, etc., etc. But I, for one, would like to gauge it from the happiness index of the people, because ultimately your success of your governance lies in the happiness of the people. How happy are people with you? Otherwise, the statistics are one aspect of governance. But I think the major aspect is to see how much you have really reached the people's heart and how much the people have started enjoying the benefits of your various measures. So we are looking at the happiness quotient as a very important factor in this whole exercise. Health security, educational attainments, food security, energy adequacy, clear and green environment are some of the issues that we need to address on a very urgent basis. Actually, these, I think, should be given priority if the happiness of the people is taken as a quotient. Technology, we are looking more as a gallop factor, a multiply factor, an add-on factor, which will help us in all these issues. The state is endowed, as you're aware, with a coastline dotting the entire length of the state, which is a very unique thing, and that gives us great asset in terms of transportation facilities. We have large untapped natural resources, water in abundance, power, and the most important thing, human resource. We have an excellent human resource capital available with us, a youthful population which is available for us, and of course, a determined administration. Communication, of course, is very important if we are to ultimately reach the technology, reach the fruits of governance to the people. Therefore, communication technology also becomes very important, that is telecommunication, because in this world, we cannot allow the rural areas to remain completely shut off from the urban areas, because this communication is one way of bridging the rural-urban divide. I think the rural-urban divide can be bridged very good in the power sector, but the thermal and hydel power is something which is not going to last forever. We need to look at technologies to maintain a green environment, a clean environment. So I think a focus of use of technology for alternate source of energy is something which we need to look at. Health security. When I talk in terms of health security, unless you have a healthy nation, a healthy citizenry, we are not going to move forward. And a healthy citizenry means affordable health care. Skills should be inbuilt into the education system in such a way that they match the requirements on the ground. Several times, unfortunately, what happens is the knowledge that you gain does not match the skills that are required on the ground jobs. So our effort is to sort of, ultimately we need to have a clean environment, minus pollution. So the effect is to sort of promote greenery, a green environment, and that is what we are also looking at. Ultimately, we are all looking at your blessings for a great tomorrow and for the coming generations. Because I think what the EX generation leaves to the Alphabet X generation is very critical. And that is where I think you and I have a role. It is not that we are living for today. What we are doing today is sort of really ensuring that the future generations of our mankind, of the human race, remain happy. I do remember that yesterday, probably at the start of the discussions, one of the statements made, or probably ideas generated from the podium was, "We are ready, are you?" Today, I can hear the echo of this, a two-way communication. We sent in a signal yesterday to this great August audience, "We are ready, are you?" And today, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu Garu, I can hear the resonance of this saying, now the audience is saying, "We are ready, are you?" I think this is the success of the summit. This is where the success of the summit lies. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the only shortcoming that we have in this whole system is our chief minister. Because we have a chief minister who talks of 25/8. We know we can tap the solar factor and the wind factor to enhance our power outlet, because going to be cumbersome procedures? Is there going to be a large red tape? We have ensured that the business doing will be the easiest thing to do. It'll almost be a walk-in, walk-out business. That is the type of ease of business that we are trying to promote in the state, and the state has already been richly rewarded for this effort in that it has been ranked the #1 state in the ease of doing business. The balance of economic prosperity, social equity, and inclusiveness is what we are looking for as a call of the hour. This is what we are trying to promote. The state offers you, ladies and gentlemen, opportunities vast in nature and in areas hitherto untapped. We are determined to get the state on to the global arena in the shortest possible time. Well, it is going to mean a lot of effort, the most efficient and achievable time frame. This is an age of partnership